Dog grooming is a huge business. We want our furry friends to look and smell best at all times. Dog shampoos are rather costly and we do not know about the chemicals that they're using. Very often they cause a skin irritation because of the imbalance in the pH level of our dog's coat. Now, if you think you can use a human shampoo in your dog, then no, you're wrong, because pH level of a human hair is 4.5 to 5.5, but of a dog's hair is from 6.2 to 8. So ranging in most of the alkaline side rather of ours being on the acidic side. Now that further leads you to buy more natural options that are really less in quantity and costing loads of money. So why don't you opt for the natural option? Now today we are talking about homemade dog shampoo. If you think it's difficult, then revisit the thought, because making a dog shampoo is rather easy. All you need is some very simple home ingredients that you already have in your kitchen cabinet and you're good to go. Not only it is profit friendly, but also it saves environment, because now you know about the ingredients that you're using. You save food on time and you save on so many other problems that they might be having, because you can cater to the individual need of your pet. And now you know that okay, he has a problem of lice, maybe there is dry skin, maybe it's a puppy. Now there would be a different shampoo that you will be making for a puppy than you will be making for a grown-up dog. You need to make sure that nothing goes in their eyes, they're all comfortable and they're not scared while you're giving that bath. So these are very simple normal things that you need to take into account, and then you have a happy and healthy pet. Now this pet over here is rather sleepy, so let us ask him to sleep wherever he wants to, and he's also feeling hot because the Delhi's humid and hot climate is going on right now. So we'll ask Ruby to take a leave. So say bye, Ruby. Bye. Bye. Go and.
So the shampoo I'm making today is for normal dog's coat. Here I'm taking 2 bowls of lukewarm water, adding half tablespoon of baking powder, 1 bowl of dishwashing liquid which has to be non-toxic. Read the ingredients before you add them. Now take half tablespoon of ACV, that is apple cider vinegar, which is very good to repel fleas and ticks because they do not like the smell and they will not sit on your dog's coat. Take a deep bowl to mix all of it together, because once it starts reacting, it will start rising. Now take a funnel, which I did not have and I have to clean the mess later on. But make sure you have a funnel, fill it in a spray bottle, and then bring your dog out to a clean area where he can relax while he's taking bath. Now if you're making a shampoo for a puppy, make sure you do not give him a bath before he's 12 weeks old, that is 3 months old. Avoid washing their head so that it doesn't go to their eyes. Be very polite and playful and don't be aggressive so that they're not scared. Now for a puppy shampoo, you need 1 cup of warm water, add olive oil or coconut oil because their skin is more sensitive than a grown-up puppy. Add 2 tablespoons of glycerin and half cup of dishwashing soap that again has non-toxic, and add 1 cup of ACV, that is apple cider vinegar, to keep the fleas and ticks away. These things have different levels of pH. Now when they start reacting, they reach a middle kind of range on the alkaline side, which caters your dog's need. Now suppose you have a dog who has dry skin. So for dry skin, you have to add aloe vera, coconut oil or glycerin so that the skin is moisturized and so that your dog doesn't have any of the irritation issues later on. Then one more dog shampoo that you can make is with oatmeal powder. Add baking soda and water and you're good to go. So once your dog's coat is entirely drenched, then take the spray bottle, spray the shampoo all over his body, give him a good massage for 5 to 7 minutes and then wash him. Wash him thoroughly. Once you are very sure that all the traces of shampoo have been washed off, then again wash him once more, because you have to be very sure that there's no shampoo left in his coat. Then give him a towel dry, or maybe if he prefers blow drying, then blow dry your dog. Make sure that he is not wet at all. Now this is a kind of full body massage for your pet, so obviously he will relax for some time after getting this bath. So now here my Julius is sleeping very peacefully, and right after his nap is over, he becomes very playful. He will pick up things and start running here and there, and that is what we love about him. He is very notorious, and we really cherish that kind of nature that he has, the energy that he brings to our house. So see, then also make sure the ears of your dog have to be cleaned with a cotton after he has taken bath, so that you do not have any ear infection. So no need to take your dog to the grooming center, rather make a dog shampoo and try it right now. Take care. This is Abhilasha and Julius. Bye bye.